Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and I'm so glad you're here. This space is all about real talk, self awareness, and building healthier relationships with others and with yourself. Whether you're here to learn, grow, or just feel a little less alone, you're in the right place. Spiritual growth is often portrayed as this calm, serene journey, one where you feel lighter, more centered, and more at peace with everything around you. And while those moments do exist, what isn't talked about enough is how uncomfortable, disruptive, and even painful spiritual growth can be. Many people begin the path expecting constant clarity only to feel confused, emotionally raw, or unsettled instead. And when that happens, it's easier to wonder if something has gone wrong. The truth is, spiritual growth isn't always peaceful because growth requires disruption. It asks you to question beliefs you once relied on, confront patterns you have been avoiding, and become aware of parts of yourself you may have kept hidden just to survive. Awareness doesn't always feel gentle. Sometimes it feels like everything you thought was stable is being rearranged from the inside out. As you grow, you start to see things more clearly, your habits, your relationships, your emotional patterns, even the ways you have abandoned yourself in the past. And clarity can feel heavy before it feels freeing. You may notice emotions rising that you didn't realize were still there, or discomfort surfacing in places where you once felt numb. That's not regression, that's healing. Spiritual growth also disrupts comfort. The mind likes familiarity, even when it's unhealthy, because it feels safe. Growth, however, pulls you out of those familiar cycles. You may outgrow relationships, routines, or identities that once defined you. You stop tolerating things you used to excuse. And while this shift brings alignment, it can also bring grief, uncertainty, and a sense of loss. Peace doesn't arrive immediately, it's built slowly after the shedding. Another reason growth feels unsettling is because it often surfaces unresolved wounds. Many people begin their spiritual journey hoping to transcend pain, only to discover they must actually feel it. Healing invites you to sit with emotions rather than bypass them. Instead of escaping discomfort, you learn to listen to it. That process can feel intense, especially when old coping mechanisms no longer work, but new ones haven't fully formed yet. There's also an identity shift that happens during spiritual growth. When you release old roles, the people pleaser, the strong one, the one who never says no, you may feel ungrounded for a while. You're no longer who you were, but you haven't fully anchored into who you are becoming. That in between space can feel chaotic, emotional, and unfamiliar. But it's also where true transformation takes place. It's important to understand that peace isn't something you achieve by avoiding discomfort. It's something you earn by moving through it with awareness and self compassion. Temporary turbulence doesn't mean growth is failing, it means it's working. Just like physical healing can involve soreness before strength, emotional and spiritual healing often involves discomfort before integration. If your spiritual growth feels messy right now, you're not doing it wrong. You're learning how to stay present with yourself without numbing, fixing, or escaping. You're learning how to trust yourself in uncertainty, and that kind of growth builds a deeper, more authentic peace, one that isn't dependent on external condition, always being calm. Spiritual growth isn't about becoming unbothered by life. It's about becoming honest with it. And while that honesty can feel uncomfortable at first, it creates a foundation for peace that is real, resilient, and rooted in truth. So, if your journey feels anything but peaceful right now, let that be a reminder, not a judgment. You're not behind, you're not broken. You're becoming more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with who you truly are. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe.